Hello. In the previous example 2 part 1 video I discussed how to add constraint using this method, but let's add this constraint using alter table command. Okay, for that let's drop both of these tables first. Drop table employee, it's been dropped. Let's drop the other table as well, which is department. Okay, let's drop the table. Okay, tables being dropped. Now I'm going to delete these. Let's add this here. So let's add the alter table command. Alter table. Table's name is employee. Employee, and add constraint pk to primary key, and for this as well add constraint okay, foreign key. But if we are going to add this, there will be an issue occurring. I believe that we could execute this line, but not this line yet. Let me explain. First, end this statement with semicolons. Now let's run this statement first. First, create this table. Without creating, we cannot create this. Okay, let's create the employee table. Now let's provide the constraint primary key to here. Okay, there will be an error. Okay, let's see what is the error. Cannot define primary key constraint on nullable column in table employee. So EID is a nullable column. To resolve this, we could use not null. When we use not null, EID cannot have null values. Now let's run this table. So okay, there is another problem. So how are we going to resolve this? We could either drop this table and put not null, or we could use alter table again in order to change that column. Let's do that. Alter table employee. Let's change the EID char alter column COL. I think I wrote it in correct format, which is columns names EID char 15 values, I believe. Yeah, and I'm going to add not null. Okay, now let's execute this line. Okay, it's command completed successfully. Now we can add the primary key. Let's add it. Yes, it completed successfully. But let's say you're going to add the foreign key as well. You will encounter an issue because the department table I have dropped earlier. So we have to create this object. To create this object, let's remove this as well. Okay, now we can execute this table. This table has been created here. Now we could use this in order to create it. So okay, there is a problem. The problem is there are no primary or candidate keys reference table that matches the referencing column in the foreign key. It's a theoretical part. In order for you to have a foreign key, the field names should be a primary key or a candidate keys. It should at least be a unique. Okay. To make this work, we need to add the primary key first. The primary key in here is DNO. Let's add this constraint, alter table add constraint, alter table employee add constraint, primary key 3, we have to rename it, and table is department, and let's add primary key value, which is DNO, and you will encounter again the not null problem. Yeah. To solve this, we have to create another table. We have to change the column to not null, EID DNO. It has about 10 characters. We have to change this not null, and let's run this alter table. Okay, there's a problem here. Oh, sorry. Employee should be renamed to department, and now let's run. I think so. Okay, it's solved now. Now we can provide that constraint primary key. We can make the DNO as a primary key using alter table command. Okay, it's completed successfully. Now we can add the foreign key to the employee table for the department num. Simply execute. Yeah, it executed properly. This is how you could use when you accidentally executed a particular table and you don't know how you can add these foreign keys and primary keys. You try to drop the tables and sometimes it created more complication, so you could use alter table commands. In here you might think the alter table command made things more complicated, but in real life it makes it easier than dropping all the table, because let's assume that you have entered so many number of values, and when you drop this table all these values been dropped, so you have to re-enter the values again. By using alter table at constraints likewise, you could make it much more easier and save much time. You cannot understand it in this case, but when it comes to more example you can understand it. It's pretty much it. And anytime if you want to drop a particular constraint, let's assume that you want to drop the foreign key constraint, you could just use alter table employee drop constraint fk1. Let's run this, and the foreign key constraint has been dropped, and you want to re-add the foreign key, you could simply just add this, execute, and it's added again. This is how you're going to do it. In the next example we will be discussing more on this topic. Be sure to subscribe and like the video. If you have any questions, comment down below, and I'll try my best to assist you with them. Thank you for watching.